If you're going to teach your kids that there is such a thing as right and wrong in this world, and it's not right or wrong because you say, it's right or wrong because, God says, or it's right or wrong because it's just right or wrong. There's going to be a time where they catch you being wrong. And in that moment, and this happened to me, I vividly remember it. My daughter, she was about 13, 14 at the time, but I remember coming home from work. I was very upset. My two youngest kids had destroyed the kitchen. And as soon as I walked through that corner and I saw the kitchen destroyed, I was back in the military, man. You do this, you do that, you get to your room. I don't know, Daddy, no, get to your room. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Go now, right? I'm in charge. I told you what to do. Go do it. Oldest daughter, who was, again, 13, 14 at the time, comes in, knocks on my door and says, Daddy, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, sweetheart, go ahead. She had let me cool down. She goes, Daddy, I don't think you handled that very well. Now, every ounce of my male ego wanted to be like, well, please dispel some of your young teenage wisdom on me on it. And I was like, you know what? She knocked on my door. She is being very respectful. Let's hear her out. And she goes, Daddy, the reason why Allie and Luke were down there in the kitchen is because they got permission from Mommy to make you something. And they were really, really proud of being able to make this for you when you got home. And now they're too scared to say anything because of how upset you are.
Oh, man.
And I looked at my daughter and I said, sweetheart, you're right. I am wrong. I did not handle that well, and I apologize to you, and I'm going to go apologize to them. And I really appreciate the fact that you had the courage to come and tell me. So thank you. The reason why that part is so important is because what a lot of parents do is they don't teach their kids what to believe or why to believe it, or that there is objective right and wrong. What they teach their kids is an incentive structure for obedience. Do what I say because you'll get in trouble if you don't. Do what I say because I'll reward you if you do it. That might work out fine when you're the authority figure. What happens when it's the college professor? What happens when it's the politician? What happens when it's the boss? What happens when it's someone that doesn't have your best interest of your child in mind or doesn't share your worldview on anything? Well, they're going to obey because that's what they've been taught. And so one of the most powerful episodes you might be able to ever have with your child is the point where they catch you on being wrong, because we all do it, and actually rewarding them for having the courage to stand up to authority, because ultimately right and wrong doesn't flow from us. And so those are just a couple things that I would say served me well.
Well, you definitely just impacted me. There's no doubt about that. Thank you for sharing that.
Hey everybody, I'm Shawn Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Shawn Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.